Welcome back, everyone. We are going to try Mega Man 9 again. A little bit different from last time you've seen this. Well, we tried already without the drinking. I mean, we're still continuing the not drinking, but we just had a power outage thanks to a storm that hit us for like about 5 minutes.
I like to think it was because my gaming skills were so strong that the system couldn't take it and just kind of crapped out. What
you missed really from our last quote-unquote episode was me and Justin continuing dying on, what is it, Jewel Man's level?
They ended the same basic spot.
I made it to the mini-boss, thank you very much, and then died exactly the first time.
We're going right back to Jewel Man, so don't worry. What you missed, you're probably about to see all over again.
I hate you. I'm not even drinking, and I hate you. Play a little game.
Game, Omega Man.
Again, we'll apologize in advance for anyone watching us die continuously.
Again, stop apologizing.
Again, we need fans. They have to at least like one of us. I will take that bullet.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You're gonna be the liked one.
I'm used to not being liked, so I don't really care. So, do you really believe we're gonna have a Mega Man Legends again?
I will hope to the day I die.
I didn't say hope, you think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think it will happen. I think Capcom's going to get to a point where they're going to realize how much money they're actually leaving on the table.
I think the biggest thing for them was they realized how big Mighty Number 9 was doing, as well as Super Smash Bros. For having Mega Man in it.
Yeah.
I think once they saw that, they were like, oh man, we're missing a huge opportunity with this character. And yeah! It's your first time making that.
Dodge.
Dodge the thing. Shoot the face. Oh, you got it.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Come on.
I hate this guy.
That did not probably. Sorry, I keep hitting that. I'm used to hitting start. I think that means he's coming out of the second to the right. Oh, come on!
Really?
There
You
we
can
go.
tell which one he comes from?
Because you'll find where
The gravel stops?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I think that's where he's going to pop from.
Good call. Too bad that doesn't help us with the ones that are actually still falling.
That's true.
But it gives us at least an idea. I hate myself, sure. Why not? Do-do-do-do. I don't know. Which one do you think had the best music?
See, I'm going to go 3 because, and it's the unpopular vote, I think that the third opener was better than the second. I think it had the better opening theme.
Yeah, saying Mega Man 3 over 2 is kind of like saying Final Fantasy 8 versus 7.
Yeah.
And we know how much you love 7.
Best game ever made.
Yeah.
A story that still does well and
Look, we get it. You don't like
perfect
7.
sense.
We get it. You don't like Sephi.
I don't like Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, yeah.
I mean, for a guy that didn't really do much, yeah.
He did quite a bit.
He did what?
Let's see. We'll glide over the fact that I know that you know that he set fire to the city, and then he
Lost
stole
through fire.
blood.
That was cool.
And of course he killed Aerith. If you don't know that by now, and that's spoilers, I don't care.
We're past statute of limitations on that one, kids.
I give it about 5 years, and that's the point of. Anyway, he also split himself into multiple different forms to obsess over the black materia, and then haunts Cloud until he mind-controlled him to do his own bidding. Then broke his mind. Oh, god damn it. And then tried to destroy the world. He destroyed half of what are they called? The guys in the suits. I don't remember the name.
Soldier?
No, the suits ones. They're like the special agents. Turks. They're fuck me.
That's it. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Something
All right, so he's coming from the.
But so he obviously killed half of them because there was only 4 if I recall correctly, not counting Vincent. And then.
All right, middle.
Yep. Ooh. And I mean, basically, he was Red Skull of that universe. I mean, he was a super soldier gone wrong. He had tons of alien life forms thrown into his body.
There was just more characters that were in that series I enjoyed more. I felt, was Rufus the son?
Rufus the son?
Rufus.
Oh, Rufus, yeah, he's the
son of
Shinra. Yeah.
I thought he was a more engaging character as a villain.
Well, he was more of a businessman, so it made sense. We had just one super soldier that was going off. And while this was in Final Fantasy VII, the game Crisis Core actually gave Sephiroth more of a background since it actually dealt with the super soldiers of the Soldier Program.
Was it My Mommy Never Loved Me?
No, actually, he didn't know anything about...
He didn't know anything about his mommy.
You understand his mommy is an alien, right?
So?
I'm just saying, you know he didn't know anything about that until he got to that point to where he literally broke because the alien thing...
My mommy was an alien?
Really? This is what we're doing?
Right, man.
If I actually cared about him, I used to, I will be honest, I used to care about the character, but I don't anymore, so it's... You're not bothering me. Maybe all 1 of 2 fans we have might be mad.
Sid Highwind
is overrated, we get it.
He's come out of that game.
Yes, smoking, that's very cool.
Greatest character.
Very cool.
Oh, who else are you going to say? Oh, let me guess, you Vincent.
No, actually, I enjoyed Red 13 a lot.
The dog.
Yes.
Good
If not him, I would say I enjoyed Tifa and Barrett, mainly because they were from Cloud Sister.
Tifa, thank you.
Really?
Tifa.
Tifa. Just like Aerith, Eris. But we get it, you're not excited for that remake.
Look, people are happy about it.
Like I said, I'm just saying, you're not excited for it, that's all I said.
I'm not gonna make this. I'm pleading in an argument, that's all.
If there was one thing that could have been launched for Sony, either about the system or a game, what would you want?
Legends 3. I mean, if I'm
That's
going,
not. I said that's of Sony.
Of Sony, okay, straight Sony.
Yeah, Sony. Because Capcom.
That's not Sony either. That's Squaresoft.
But that's basically owned by Sony. Just like From Software.
So I could choose any Squaresoft game.
The Squaresoft game? Oh, you're gonna say Chrono Cross, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna say Chrono Trigger.
It's funny when there were rumors about them doing something with Chrono Trigger. Did you see about that?
Yeah.
When the E3 was posting like effects, apparently there was a song from Chrono Trigger in one of the lineups. So everyone was like, "Oh shit, Chrono Trigger is going to be making a comeback," and I made a joke of, "No, it's going to be Chrono Cross, and it's going to die." Even though I know you did. I will admit at least one thing: the music is pretty phenomenal.
It is. It's probably my favorite video game soundtrack of all time.
Even Mega Man?
Oh yeah, I will put it over Mega Man in a heartbeat.
But Chrono Cross, it retcons so many things from Chrono Trigger.
Weird thing. Doesn't Kid somehow know Lucina? What's her name? The scientist from the first one.
I don't know of. They might know of them, but not actually know the character because everyone died in. Like you remember Chrono Trigger pretty well, right? Fuck. You know the boss that the joke of a boss that steals your ship and like halfway through the game, and he's kind of like.
Johnny.
Yeah, whatever. I don't remember his name.
Is that the one where you race him? He turns into like a motorcycle.
No, not in the future. It's someone that literally steals your ship and then throws you in prison and takes away all your items. And you have to go through like a stealth mission, quote unquote. Anyway, that boss, he literally is a joke of a boss.
Wait, are we talking Trigger or Cross?
Trigger.
Trigger. Okay.
He technically defeats and kills everyone from Chrono Trigger. Like, that's where the story ends in Chrono
I don't
Cross.
remember that.
Yeah, that's canon in Chrono Cross. They literally made half the story non-existent. That's
Well,
why
I know in Trigger you see the Cross guys.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where?
You see Chrono on the beach. During like one of the time rifts, you see him.
Well, he's supposed to be. I guess it's one of the arcs. I guess what they're doing is one of the their timeline.
I think they mention it, but it's probably a parallel universe thing.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a parallel universe.
Other than gold.
Good. We're gonna lose it in a minute anyway.
At least in this Trials of Redone, we've gotten real good at getting up to that part.
And we're getting a little bit better at thing. But regardless, never been a big fan of it. So, but yeah, there was rumors that they were going to do something for Trigger in the game show, and obviously we saw nothing happen to it.
See, but that goes against it because I think one of my big things against the FF remake was just me going like, why? Just that should not have been a big E3 thing. That should have been like a side, like, you know what? We've already given you the cake. Here's just some more frosting.
I think it's because, like, again, this is coming for you. I understand because you don't care about Final Fantasy VII. This has been probably one of the most requested games in history.
Oh,
of
I
gaming.
understand that. Yeah, I know.
So,
and there was at a time I wanted it as well, until I went back and purchased the original on the PSN market, and I like 45 hour into it, I was like, oh my god, this is abysmal.
I would say I replayed it when I was in college a few years ago, and it still held up back then. No, you can't shoot the rocks. But yeah, so I understand like why you don't think it is, but it was probably the biggest thing they could have announced.
Oh no, and I get that's money.
It is solid
They have
money.
basically just whatever bad quarter they have this year is basically just they just go, oh, Final Fantasy comes out.
Yeah, who cares? And this, of course, opens up a load of new Final Fantasy VII games, because besides Final Fantasy 13 and, well, I guess X had another game too. This was the only Final Fantasy property that had more than one game to it. No, I'll take that back. There's a few.
It's
actually.
like Crisis Core and stuff like that.
Crisis Core and Surge of Cerberus, and there was also a mobile game for the Turks.
Yep.
But I forgot that Final Fantasy 4/2 in the United States also had a later years game. But I never played that, so I always forget. Mainly because it was on the PSP and I didn't have a PSP.
Just such a grumpy face.
Figured you'd like it.
How do you enjoy it?
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was kind of
Nah, that was bad. But
I wish he had a light bar. This is really bothersome. He doesn't have any type of light bar.
oh, fuck you. I don't like that it would also stun you if you get hit too.
Yep.
So you can't like just take a hit for it. I should have thought about that. That was bad on my part.
So you're him. It's you.
That was bad. Alright. Oh, wow, we have another life.
Yeah, I got that extra life that you said we were in. You still got 2 lives at this.
Really?
Yeah. So I got that extra life. I put us up before.
Oh, okay. I don't remember when we continued, so...
We continued right after we all died from it.
Okay.
I will say I'm bothered they took away the slide, because I don't...
This slide
The
was
charge
fun.
was kind of like a broken thing. You just...
Charge through the whole game and just blast most enemies to one hit.
Yeah. Basically, that's all I did in like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, once you get it, that's really all you have to do. Especially when some of the games, X had this, and I actually thought it was broken. You could have the auto charge.
Oh, yeah.
You literally didn't have to charge yourself; it just did it for you. That was stupidly broken.
Free up your hand.
All right, how about this? If any game whatsoever, leave them towards it. Any game whatsoever, what would you want from E3?
I think originally, and I told you about this, I was really feeling and getting ready for another Dead Space game.
Oh yeah. Did E3? Did EA announce anything?
Yeah,
Just,
the Battlefront.
Battlefront, yeah. What was it called this time?
Wasn't it just Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh, Battlefront. I'm thinking Battlefield.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is that Battlefield? Is that EA as well?
Yep. I think so.
I know they just released Hardline, so I wasn't sure if they announced anything else. I know they announced Call of Duty. Honestly, couldn't care less. Stopped caring about Call of Duty a while ago.
Yep.
Let's jump. Well, we just got that out of the way. I'm kind of psyched about Battlefront, honestly. I also kind of psyched, while it has nothing... Really? Some bigger things. Yeah, one hit.
It might be a heavy hit, though.
That's true. I am kind of excited over the new Metroid game and the new Zelda game. Oh, you're still on that. There you go. The new Zelda game and the new Metroid game. Even though the 3DS games, I feel that's at least a game I can co-op with my friends now. Oh, nicely done. I mean, you won't survive another hit, but good job.
It's just rocks hitting me. That's where all my life goes. Yep.
What?
Sure.
Boo.
Sure on that one.
Boo. Alright.
Alright.
Next time you'll see me die, and then we'll probably continue to a new level.
Alright.
Later, guys.
Ta.